All right, let's talk about something we have all seen a million times. It's that little 5-second pause, that screen that pops up between you and the website you're trying to get to. But what is really going on behind the scenes? Well, in this explainer, we're going to break it all down.
You know the one, right? It's so familiar. You click a link, and boom, there it is. It feels like a tiny speed bump on your way to wherever you're going online. Then you see verification successful, and you just move on without even thinking about it.
But have you ever stopped to wonder, what is it actually verifying, and who is it verifying it for? That brief little moment is way more than just a loading screen. It's a super important security checkpoint. So let's pull back the curtain on the hidden battle happening in those few seconds.
To really get why this screen exists, we have to understand the problem it's trying to solve. You see, the internet today isn't just a place for people anymore. It's a battlefield, and it is constantly under siege.
So here's the wild part. A huge, and I mean huge, chunk of all the traffic on the internet isn't generated by people like you and me. It's all automated programs or bots. We're talking about a massive, invisible flood of non-human activity happening every single second of every day.
Now hold on, not all bots are the bad guys. Some are actually pretty helpful, like the ones from search engines that crawl the web to help you find stuff. But the web is also crawling with bad bots. These are the ones designed to steal data, blast out spam, or launch full-on attacks. And those are the ones we're worried about.
This is where the whole verification thing comes into play. These bad bots have a lot of tricks up their sleeves, but a big one is called a DDoS attack. The goal here is really simple. Just overwhelm a website with so much junk traffic that it completely crashes, shutting it down for real people.
So how does an attack like this work? It's basically brute force. Think of it like this. Imagine a mob of thousands of robots all get in order to rush the front door of your favorite online store at the exact same time. The doorway gets so jammed up with this fake crowd that none of the actual customers can get inside. That's pretty much what a DDoS attack does to a website.
So how do websites possibly protect themselves from that robotic mob? Well, they hire a bouncer, and that digital bouncer is the very screen we've been talking about.
So this is the key. That 5-second pause is a security checkpoint. Its entire job, its whole reason for being, is to figure out really fast if the visitor trying to get in the door is a human or one of those malicious bots.
But how does it do that so quickly? Well, sometimes the system literally gives you a clue with a message just like this one. When it says enable JavaScript and cookies, it's not just a friendly suggestion. It's telling you exactly what the bouncer is checking for. It's running a series of tiny little tests that a normal human's browser passes without even trying.
And right there, that's the key difference. Your browser naturally does things like run JavaScript and accept cookies, and you behave like a person. You don't click 1,000 times a second. A lot of these malicious bots, though, especially the simple ones, are built just for speed. They often fail these basic tests, which immediately flags them as something not human.
The real beauty of this whole system is just how efficient it is. It's designed to be a tiny, almost invisible hurdle for you and me, but it acts like a giant brick wall for a huge number of these automated threats. It's simple, it's elegant, and it's a really powerful defense.
Okay, so your verification is successful. You get to the site and you move on. But what's the real payoff? Why should you even care about that 5-second delay? Well, because the benefits are very real, and they directly affect all of us online.
That little moment of verification is what makes sure the sites you love don't get knocked offline by an attack. It keeps them running fast by filtering out all those resource-hogging bots. It even helps protect your data, because these systems often block other kinds of nasty activity too. At the end of the day, it helps create a safer, more reliable internet for everyone.
So, the next time you see that screen pop up, you'll know exactly what's going on. It's not a glitch and it's not a delay. It's the internet's immune system kicking in. It's a silent guardian protecting the digital spaces we all rely on every single day.
But, it does leave us with a pretty interesting question for the future. This is a constant cat-and-mouse game. As these malicious bots get smarter and better at acting like humans, how are these digital bouncers, these checkpoints, going to have to change and adapt to keep us safe?